been about 90 days, niggas ain't reply yet. You know why?
Cause they ain't ready to die yet.
Bullets all in these bitches' back.
And they triceps.
Somebody call 911.
Where's Wyclef?
All these niggas claim to be gunners
and popping lead.
Cause the Desert Eagle been waiting
just to drop an egg.
Break his arm,
twist his legs,
cut his face,
rip his dreads.
Gotta watch out for surf.
I heard them niggas feds.
Niggas getting bagged and
coming home the next day.
Either he a cop for real,
boy said names.
I don't care if it's smack
or it's Battle America.
Cause if that money right,
I battle America.
Niggas talking shit fast, bruh.
Till I fifth blast.
Hospital.
Have Big T getting slim fast.
NYB can't fuck with us.
We ain't forget math.
Cortez, I have a gone head
or a shit bag.
X Factor still ducking K
with his bitch ass.
And I'm about to load up the clip.
Yo, where's bitch at?
Man, fuck her.
Rex, you already did that.
I'm about to pass the mic to murder.
Man, let me get that. Let's get it started. I'm about to put it into all of this nonsense. Niggas is talking, they all retarded. They rather be daily departed than try to start me. Nigga, I'm the reason why y'all get that. Let's get it started. I'm about to put it into all of this nonsense. Niggas is talking, get that. Let's get it started. I'm about to put it into all of this nonsense. Niggas is talking, get that. Let's get it started. I'm about to put it into all of this nonsense. Niggas is talking, they all retarded. They rather be daily departed than try to start me. Nigga, I'm the reason why y'all even got a heartbeat. Y'all blog and talk cheap, what you talking about? Before you watch my battles, you had to take your garbage out.
Alright, welcome back to the new episode 3 of B.A.R.S, Battle Analysis
Radio Show.
So, it's worst case, you know, it's me, the C-A-S-E, you know, and Gary Swaby. That's how you say it last name, Gary Swaby?
Swaby.
Yeah,
everyone says Swaby and everyone says Swaby. Don't worry about it.
You know, you should call yourself like Swaby Baby or something like that for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? They call me Swaby Baby, you know. And, you know, it's kind of like Weezy F Baby, but Swaby Baby, you know.
I should do that, actually.
Yeah, see, I done gave you a lick. Now you can run with it. Thanks
for the tip.
So you're gonna become a ladies' man in no time, nigga. You know. But anyway, do you prefer Swift or do you prefer Gary or what? Like.
Either is cool, man. I mean, since we're on, you know, the Battle podcast, I mean, we can use names. You know, it's not really.
Okay.
You know, like the gaming podcasts we do and stuff. Like.
Yeah.
Where I prefer to use my real name. Like this is different, so we can use aliases, whatever.
Alright, so we're gathered here today to talk about the Newark battle, the Ultimate Warrior battle, and we have bought the pay-per-view and it's streamed for us for 24 hours or something like that. It expires in like a couple hours. So, you know, as far as I know, Gary only watched it one time. I watched it twice, and I still haven't seen the first and second round of Calicoe. So, I'm going to talk about the last round. I thought from that last round, it seemed to me that I gave Calicoe that last round from what I saw. The first and second, I haven't seen it yet. Calicoe.
See, I like my stream was weird. Like, because I saw some of the second round, but like it kept skipping forward through it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I saw of that second round, O-Red kind of edged it.
Okay, so you think O-Red probably edged the second round and the third round was Calicoe? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What did you give the third round? Did you give it to Calicoe or O-Red?
Yeah, third round's definitely Calicoe because he was being mad disrespectful and like he was exposing O-Red like crazy.
Yeah. So. You guys gonna have to see it for yourself. Either pay the $9.99 to see the pay-per-view, or you can wait for it to come on YouTube with the full, amazing edited version that they'll get paid for every view and every comment we put on there. So.
That but that stream is only replaying just for today, so you can only buy it like today.
Right. Yeah, but if you buy it today, it's gonna expire by like tomorrow. By the time you bought it tomorrow, so I bought mine around like 5 or 6 today, and it's gonna expire at 5 or 6 tomorrow, and that's the only time you can get it. So, you know, make sure you guys can see it while you can because the battles is definitely worth the $10 for 3 battles. Like. I didn't expect these battlers to come off like this, but it was worth the $10. I am pleased with the $10 that I spent on these battles, man. But let's get into the other one. I mean, so what did you like from the O-Red and Calicoe battle? I mean, you like the last round, obviously, from Calicoe, but Is there anything else you liked or anything, or?
Yeah, I mean, like that's basically the only full round I saw, because obviously I saw some of the second round, but it was kind of skipping through it a bit, so I didn't see it in its entirety. So as far as the third round, it was a pretty good round, like from both. I mean, Ored, he was doing his thing, but clearly he wasn't as strong as in the previous round. And I'm hearing like he was really good in round one from what, you know, people were saying who were at the battle and stuff.
Okay.
And he seemed pretty good in round two, but round three, you know, he kind of fell off a little bit, but he was still okay. Like, it was an acceptable performance. But Calicoe was just on some other shit. Like, you know, he exposed him with that whole about the chick or whatever when they was at the party.
Right. And yeah, he exposed him about the chick and saying, you know, yeah, he cared too much for women, you know, all this other stuff. You guys gonna have to see the battle when it comes out. But I did that last round to Calicoe too, from what I saw. What was I gonna say about Calicoe's last round? Oh, and it was freestyle.
Yeah, he
didn't even waste his written on that, which was like the craziest thing. He even said in his verse, "I'm not even gonna waste my written. I'm gonna just freestyle." And he freestyled the whole verse, and you could tell it was freestyle because some words weren't rhyming. He was telling the story flat out, like it had the whole crowd just going crazy, you know. And you can tell.
I gotta give him respect for that, man.
Oh yeah, I give him a lot of props for that, man, because Calicoe, you know, a lot of people know he can freestyle. Like he's one heck of a freestyler, man. So I give him a lot of props for that, man. It was good. You know, Calicoe, you know, Gary knows I'm not a fan of Calicoe, but just off that last.
We talked about him in previous episodes. We've said, you know, like we think he's overrated. Right,
and I think he has these really simple nursery rhymes and that they're just like corny to me, but. That last round to me gave me a lot of respect for him, man. So he got a lot of respect for me, and I even tweeted him about it too, man. So, all right, so let's get into the next one, I guess, which is what is this one? Shotgun Suge versus Cortez.
Yeah. This was a crazy battle.
Yeah. It was. I give it a. You know what? Cortez first round, he snapped like mad.
Yeah, he was going off.
He was going off. And, you know, and Shotgun Suge went first. Now, what tripped me out about Shotgun Suge when he came out, they played his theme song, right? Right? And Cortez's crew was dancing to Shotgun Suge's theme song, and I was like,
he was nodding his head.
I was like, you know, for one, I ain't never heard of a theme song, you know, to play, because I thought that, you know, this is the first battle I saw like from the beginning. So I'm thinking, okay, now they're gonna play something from Cortez. Nah, they ain't played nothing from Cortez. I didn't get that though. Like, why'd they play?
I think maybe they might have, but like the stream just like skipped past it or something. I don't know.
Maybe, man, but that song, whatever Suge was playing, whatever song that is, I want it on my MP3 player because that song was banging. Shotgun Suge can make some dope music, man. I have his Lights Out mixtape. I listen to that every day. Every day. No lie. But anyway, besides the music and stuff, but that's the first thing you notice. And then Shotgun Suge, he goes, alright, he has a decent first round, but then Cortez came out and he spazzed that first round. Like, I gave that first round to Cortez. Second round, Suge had he repeated a lot of his old lines, but he was just, like, the crowd was just going with it, man. Like
his performance in that second round was off the chain. Like, he was just straight, he was getting in Cortez's face and, you know, like, he was just talking that shit to him. So, you know, like, if somebody says he took that round, I can see why they would say that, you know.
But what I noticed is that after that second round, everything Cortez said, the crowd was not listening for.
Yeah.
Like, the crowd didn't care about the second round. Third round came up, so I gave Suge that second round. Third round came up, Suge, you know, he did a little nice. He did all right. You know what I'm saying? He did decent. And then he repeated another one of his old lines, which is like that. Look in my face when I'm talking to you. The one he said to K-Shine, you know, at the end, and that was it. And then Cortez came off, and people were going time. You know, I don't know if you heard that, but Cortez last round, it was good, but people weren't listening because like Suge killed that second round so hard. Like he says an essay line that I'm not going to talk about. Just wait until you see it.
I think he stole a lot of energy, you know, from the second round. That
second round, he stole all the energy from the room. It was ridiculous, man. And half of the round was repeated lines. That's the funny part about it. With old lines that he said before, but it was just the way he did it was just crazy. So, and he had bars on top of that, man. So, Suge's not really known for bars like that. Like, he'll have a bar every once in a while, but he had bars this time. So, I mean, I gave it 2-1 to Suge because Cortez choked pretty bad. Like,
do you think that was a choke though? Because like it looked like to me like he ran out of saliva or something, so he went for a drink.
Yeah, but that's still a choke though, because if you like for example, if you stop rapping and then you go get a drink and then you stop and then you start back again, then that's cool. But this dude slipped on his words, and then he tried to rap again, he slipped again. And then he said, hold on, I know what I'm saying, I didn't forget it.
So do you think he was trying to cover up his choke?
He was trying to cover it up, man, but he just said, I just need some water. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he choked. Like, whether he needed saliva or not, you know what I'm saying, he choked. Most people that need water, they'll pause and they'll say, okay, let me get some water, and then they'll go again. But he choked, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. To me, that was a choke. I mean, there's like slip ups and there's like little slip ups, but like that's a choke to me. Like I don't know. Like to me that was just a choke, man. Like he stopped, man. He stopped rapping completely. He had to go get his water. You know, it was about a 20 second, you know, kind of delay. You know, it was just a complete choke, man. Like to me, I think it was a choke, man. I don't know, but I gave it 2-1 Cortez, you know. I'm not Cortez. I gave it 2-1 Shotgun Suge, my bad. 2-1 Shotgun Suge. And, you know, I gave Cortez mad props, but the problem is, what was Matt Hoffa at that point?
Yeah, that's, a lot of people are saying that, like, I mean, because Mook, like, Murder Mook was with T-Rex. And, you know, everyone else had their boys with them.
Right.
But where was Matt Hoffa? You know, he wasn't there to represent Cortez.
What was Hall the Don?
Yeah, or DNA.
Or DNA. Like he went out there dolo.
Yeah.
You know, only with that chick, Miss Misfit. That was it. Which to me, it's like a female Cortez. To me, Misfit's like a female Cortez at least. I think she is. She got teeth like him and everything. Like, and they kind of sound the same, just that she sound like a girl. Like, oh, this is what I want to say. I never knew Cortez was bald. Like, when he took his hat off in the battle, he looked like a cancer patient. Like, Cortez, keep that hat on. Okay, that shit, that bald style, I'm not used to that.
Yeah, he looked weird, man.
That looked bad. I don't know why you took your hat off, but I never knew you were bald. Like, I thought, you know, for a second, I really thought, like, he was going through chemo or something. So, I'm just being real with you, man. Not trying to make fun of people who got cancer, you know, much respect to the people that's fighting out there, that's throwing them dukes up, but it's just, I seriously thought, like, he was going through some cancer treatment, man. Like, that's what I thought for that second. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that looked bad. I ain't never seen him without his hat on. You know, but yeah. Anyway, what did you think about the battle, man?
See, like, okay, I think I need to see it again because of the choke or whatever, but bar for bar, I gave it to Cortez 2-1.
Okay.
But, I mean, that I guess I need to see the battle again and, you know, analyze that choke more closely just to see if it really was, because when I see a rapper choke, I automatically, you know, give them the loss because, you know, but I need to see it again just to really be sure, you know.
Okay.
That's a joke. But bar for bar, I gave it to
Course.
Cortez. But this is like the best performance I've probably seen from Shotgun Suge, though.
Yeah.
And that second round was crazy. Like, he really impressed me. So.
Definitely, man. Definitely. That second round, he went ham. Just wait till you guys see the footage, man. Crazy. So, is that all you want to say about that battle, I guess? Or any lines that stuck out to you or anything?
See, I can't remember specific lines. Like, I need to see it again, because I need to see battles a couple times before I really take it in and remember everything.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a line Cortez said, but I really can't remember now. Like, but it was crazy.
All right.
Oh yeah. One thing I wanted to say was I like how Suge kind of flipped the whole titty thing. Like, you know, he talked about where Tool T jiggled his titties or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, he basically flipped it and said, yeah, I patted his pockets down. But, like, the last nigga that touched me, he got his pockets patted down.
Yeah, he got his pockets tapped. Yeah. That shit. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Definitely crazy. So I guess we'll talk about this again next podcast or something, just so we can kind of, you know, after they come out.
I think when the full battles drop,
Right.
like, we'll talk about it again, you know, just in more depth.
Right, in more depth. And so next one is T-Rex versus Arsonal. Now, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was going with this T-Rex 2-1, but when I saw this battle, I had like Arsonal had a pretty nice first round. It was a good first round. It's decent. Yeah. You know, he came off. He had some good punchlines in there. You know, it was good. It was a really good first round, no lie. And then T-Rex came into the first round.
Yo, he was going ham.
T-Rex, I mean, after that, I was like, it's over. Like, it's over for Arsonal. T-Rex killed the first round. When I say that was the best, possibly the best first round I've ever seen from T-Rex. Ever, man. Actually, I think that is the best. I mean,
yeah, that definitely is.
I mean, that to me, that is the best, man. Like, at first, the best round to me was against G-Soldier, but nah, that's the best first round. And you know, he said it himself in the video. He said, I got one round for you that's deadly. And I kept that in mind when I saw that battle. I'm like, yo, that's the round, the first round. It had to be. That round.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't save that round for last, because obviously it would have got ruined.
Right.
By what happened.
Right. We're gonna get to that. And okay, Arsonal had a second round. He came off decent again, pretty much the same as the first round. And then T-Rex came off. He lost steam because his first round was really crazy, and you really can't top that like that. But even at that, his second round was pretty dope. It was decent. It was kind of a toss up. I gave it to T-Rex because
Wait, the first round or the second round?
The first round I gave it to T-Rex, and the second round it was kind of a toss up. You know what I'm saying? Because T-Rex lost a little. You know, he decreased because that first round was so crazy. But at the same time, T-Rex was still going off. I gave it to T-Rex. I gave the second round to T-Rex, but it could go to either way. But I gave the second round to T-Rex. I might have to watch it again. I might give it to Arsonal. I thought Arsonal was good. Like I said, it's a neck-to-neck kind of thing. I have to watch it again, and I haven't got a chance to watch the whole thing over again like that. So we'll get more in depth with it later. But I gave that second one to Rex, but it could go either way. Then Arsonal spit for the third round, like maybe halfway or near the end of Arsenal's third round. You know, I guess Mook might have said something slick, or I didn't see him say anything. He was just sitting there looking at the battle from what I saw. But I might have to look at it again, like I said. But dude came and put his hands in Mook's face, and then, you know, Rex stuck to his word. It was like, yo, if shit go down, I ain't gonna forget who Mook is. And Rex was there. Like, Rex was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they handled that. Like, and the thing is, a lot of people would have been, because they're in Newark, you know, and a lot of people would have been nervous about that, because there's Bloods, Crips, and, you know, Arsenal's with a bunch of these goons or whatever. And, like, but Dope Mob, they held their own. Like, they was, you know.
It was like, nigga, fuck that.
They was riding.
Yeah, they were riding for their homie, man. You know, and you know, you guys will hear what I'm talking about when you guys hear Rex first round about the shotgun Suge thing. I'm not gonna talk about it because that line was crazy. Cause that was I just tell you this, it was so crazy. It was a say it again line, crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a say it again line, crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
there was a lot of say it agains going around.
Oh yeah, this whole thing, this whole battle, every battle, battle had to say it again. I think each battle had to say it again. Actually, that night, you know, shout out to QP Hype Man for creating that, because that I like that say it again stuff actually.
Yeah, same.
But the worst say it again I've ever seen was with Jay Huggins, but we're not gonna talk about that. I don't know if you've seen that already.
No, I ain't seen that one.
Okay, Jay Huggins. Well, I'll tell you about it later on after the podcast. We ain't gonna waste time on that. But all right. So that's the event, the Newark event, man. So what's next on the agenda? I forget. What is next on the agenda?
Okay. So next up, we was going to talk about T-Rex versus Artisan.
Oh right. Okay. Now, real quick, you know, there was a little controversy with the footage because Artisan rapped for 9 minutes and like T-Rex rapped for like 5.5 minutes. So what Seneca did was like he cut Artisan's, you know, verse to 5.5, so that way it was even. And then they sent the battle back to AHAT. They made a little blog saying send us a whole battle. Nobody cared, honestly, about seeing Artisan's first verse because Artisan is corny, obviously, and the battle. They dropped the battle anyway. They dropped the cut up battle, and I gave the battle to T-Rex. Artisan's first line was crazy, but after that, Artisan was whack. Artisan has never been good to me, and I would tell this guy to his face that he should never rap ever again. He is so bad.
He's spitting mad corny shit.
Like honestly, man, I look, I haven't battled him. Like I think I could kill Artisan, man. Like this dude is whack, man. And the only reason why people hype him up and he wins battles with the judges is because he's OD's nephew or cousin or something like that. OD's the host of the whole HAT Vegas battle rap scene. So that's why he be winning battles. But Artisan is whack. He went to 106 and got ate up by a blind man. So, like, yo,
I got a quote my friend Carl Daniel. He said Artisan was spitting punchlines from 2002 and shit.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was, man. Those old ass punchlines. That's the punchlines that Rex and not Rex, but that Mook and Lux was spitting, like those old school things. Like, shit has changed now, man. Shit has changed now, man. You gotta switch it up, man. Like, you know, not to say that Lux and Mook was whack back then, but that's the kind of lines that they were kind of facing back then, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what people would respond to back then. But obviously, as the years go by, things get, you know, more complex and stuff.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly. So I gave it to Rex. I was digging Rex's coroner line. He said, "Fuck basketball." He said, "Fuck basketball." Asked the coroner about my shooting average. Like,
oh, that line was cold.
Oh yeah, man. And he said some other line about Kurt Cobain, another nigga that's dying because of OD. You know, like,
I love that line.
That line was crazy. Rex wasn't even trying, and he ate that boy. So, and Rex was winning on the polls in the comments after was saying that he got 8. Everybody talking about he got 8, man. Like,
yeah, like before the battle dropped, everyone was saying that Artisan killed him, and that's why they didn't want to drop the footage or whatever. Right. But like, no, not at all.
I think honestly they could have had that whole 9 minutes, and I don't think it would have mattered. Like, Artisan was just spitting straight trash for the next. After the first line, which like the first 10 seconds, for the next 5 minutes and like maybe 20 or maybe for the next 5 minutes, basically everything else was bad. Out of 5.5 minutes.
And like when I watch battles, like I don't like skipping people's verses and stuff. That's a battle where if I watch it again, I gotta skip Artisan.
Right.
Right.
I, you know what? I don't skip all of Arson's. I skip to the end, almost to the end, because his homeboy does some real gay shit near the end of it. So I gotta watch it because that shit was gay. Dude with the chain. I'll point the time out to you later on so you can see it. But that dude does some real gay shit at the end of his verse. So I skip all the way up to that part, and then I watch T-Rex's verse after that because it's not that painful watching them for 20 seconds. But anyway, yeah, I gave it to Rex. You know, Rex was Rex was on his shit, man. I can't wait to see K-Shine versus Nove, and I can't wait to see
Rex battled 2 people that night.
Yeah, Donnie Menace. No, T-Rex versus Donnie Menace. I can't wait to see that either. Also, because I like Donnie Menace, but my problem with him is that he spits some stuff that I don't like. Like he'll say some corny shit like, "I'll cut off your braids and inject it with AIDS," and I'm like, nigga, like what are you rapping? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't rap the shit I like to hear, and that's just me. So he likes to rap a lot of sick stuff, like a lot of stuff that makes your stomach hurt. But whatever, that shit is corny. But what else would I say? So what's next on the agenda? Because I didn't write down the whole agenda.
Alright, so next up, we basically want to talk a bit about the whole controversy of Battle America versus Smack.
Yeah.
And I mean, in general, there's been a lot of like other leagues popping up that are competing with Smack basically and taking his talent and stuff. So it's like, but Battle America is the main culprit. So we just wanted to kind of touch on that a bit. Like, what do you think?
I think Battle America is good because Battle America, Seneca doesn't claim to be a league.
Yeah.
He just represents certain artists that he likes.
Like he's more like a manager, and like
right.
the way he's doing it now is like he signed T-Rex to a deal where he's got a battle, like he's got to have like how many battles? I can't remember. 6
battles, and apparently the rumor is it's 20,000, 20K.
Yeah. And like it's like he's just going to different leagues and
right.
Facing different opponents.
For 1 round.
And I actually I don't like the 1 round battles, but like I like that model, what he's doing. Like I think it's really good. Like obviously you can't do that with every battler because this only works with somebody who's popular, I think. Right. But I do like the model. It's good to see T-Rex facing different types of opponents and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's good to see him in different leagues as well. But there's a lot of people who kind of think that this is messing up Smack's business or whatever. So.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about? How do you think Rex feels about Smack right now? I mean,
I get the impression that like Arsonal and T-Rex and like a couple other people aren't really fucking with Smack that much right now for some reason.
I don't know why. I mean, is he funny with the money? I don't know why. I mean, is the footage not coming out how they like it, or are they not possible to get to certain matchups? Like, I don't get why not. Like, because the way, okay, like when you guys see Arsonal versus T-Rex, right? Because you got to add this into T-Rex doing the Battle of America stuff now, too. Now, because you got to remember, he's facing T-Rex and K-Shine is going against DNA and Charlie Clips on Battle of America once again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is like, the first bar Arsonal spit was about saying something about Smack, saying if this would have been Smack, something, he said something and it kind of did Smack, basically. And then T-Rex started laughing, like, and I'm looking at Rex like, does he not fuck with Smack no more? Like, did they have an argument? Or I just want to know, like, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
I really think they just don't fuck with Smack anymore. Like, it's kind of weird. Yeah.
I mean, is it I just don't get it. Is it the money? I just don't understand why not? Why? But it's not even like not even fucking with him. It's like they just completely turned their back on him. Like.
Yeah.
Like they just now it just seems like they just kind of throwing subliminal shots at Smack now. Arsonal's talking about no other league does this live streaming in 24 hours shit. Like,
Yeah, like they were talking mad reckless on Twitter. Like.
Yeah, and I just don't get it, man. Like I don't understand what Smack what happened. You know, maybe it's the venues. Maybe the venues are so large now that niggas don't want to be in those large venues no more. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the large venues. Some of the battlers I've heard don't like the large venues. You know, so I don't know, man. It's crazy.
And I think this is why, you know, I think this is the reason why Smack has been building up a lot of new talent now as well, because he sees that a lot of these older guys like T-Rex and Arsonal aren't really like rocking with him for whatever reason no more. So it's like he's building new talent. But I mean, I think Smack will always be the #1 platform for, you know, like real hardcore street battles for that style, you know. Like he'll always be #1.
If they start having those battles in Newark like they had with this one, and they keep this stuff up, man, I think Smack will have some competition with that street stuff. Cause you think about it,
they would have to get big names. Like if they get
right, but they already got 2 of the biggest names on there right now.
Did, but they have to be consistent though. Like if they throw another event and they've got like mad old Smack niggas on there, like. You know, popular ones, then he will be in trouble. You know.
Right, but I see Ultimate Warrior as a threat. I see them as a threat in the future. Probably by the end of this year, I see them as a threat.
To be honest with you, like that kind of was like watching a Smack event, but like a really good Smack event, like one of the best Smack events, like that. You know, it felt like a Smack event.
Exactly.
And, you know, that's
It's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't like to see the battle. I like to see the battlers like that. Like that camera view, that's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's the camera view I like to see, you know.
And the opponents like were real close up together
right.
and everything. Like they weren't on this big massive stage standing far apart or nothing like that.
Right.
You know, they were real close up together and getting in each other's faces and everything.
Right, and then plus the crews were there. Like you can see the crews, and then you can pause it at certain times, and then see like you know what I'm saying, see the crews, you know, see how certain people react in the crew to certain bars. Like in the new Smack events, all you see is the battle rappers. That's it.
Yeah, you don't see the crews like that. Yeah. And
I like to see the crews because like it tells you like what happens when you say bars. Like for example, you know. Like, for example, you look at A.Verb versus Math Hoffa, right? Mm. And A.Verb's third round, he has a little phone call punchline when he says, you know, officers fuck them, you know. And then Hollow the Don comes out looking at Math like, nigga, you in trouble. Like, nigga, he just spit that crazy shit. And, you know, like, that's what I like to see. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to pause and be like, yeah, I see Hollow's reaction. Like, you know, dude knows verbs going off.
Yeah, you can catch, like, somebody from one guy's crew, you know, like the opposing rapper might say something hot, and you'll see the guy on the other side, you know, he'll be responding to it, like, and you know that it's
right.
You know, it's a really good bar when the other guy's man reacts to it.
Right. Or when they look at the corner of their eye, just staring straight. Look at the corner of their eye at the artist, like, nigga, like, like, yeah, he's reacting real quick.
He's got some shit.
Yeah, you know, so I like to see that. And that's what's turning me off from Smack battles, man. Like, I like Smack, don't get me wrong. I won't turn my back on Smack like that. But I just like to see the crew, man. I like to see the crew and the camera angles. Like that's what I like to see. You know?
I mean, just look at what the best battle from City Mayhem was. It was Sue Surf versus Big T.
Right.
That was easily the best one.
Right.
And why? Because it was in a small, you know, little location.
Right.
You could see people's reactions.
Right.
Bizarre, Marv 1, you know.
Right.
You can see how they're reacting.
Right.
And those two are getting in each other's faces. So
exactly. Good. You know, and you can see people react at Smack, but it's like when you look at the Smack battle, all you see is Norbs, Smack, and like probably a few other people, and that's it.
Yeah, Beasley,
some other cats, and that's it. But you don't see like the other people, like the crew, the hype men and stuff. Because the hype man is what really makes it to me. Like, to me, that makes it a more of a complete experience.
And that's what I didn't like about a lot of the battles at Summer Madness as well.
Yeah.
Cause, like, the K-Shine and T-Rex battle, like, we know Dotmore, but, like, the best for reactions kind of thing.
Right.
And it's like, you couldn't see any of the crew. Like, you could only see K-Shine, and then in the Rex battle, you can only see T-Rex. Like, you couldn't see what anybody else in the crew was doing, and you know, that kind of took away from the battle.
Yeah, it did. It did, man. So I don't know. I like the Ultimate Warrior event. It was worth my $10. You know, if they come out with a DVD, I'll buy it. You know, I'll buy the DVD. But I don't know if you know these artists, but whatever happened to Speed Dollar's battle?
Who?
This guy named Speed Dollar. He's from Jersey too.
Oh, okay.
And he,
what would they, yeah, go ahead.
I don't. What happened to the battle? You know, I asked Arsenal about it. He never responded.
Yeah, I think more battles did go down, but what we paid for is only for the main events.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's what it is.
Okay. Which, you know, I'm fine with. I'm just interested in seeing Speed Dollar. I don't think he's good, but I just like to see him for some reason. I don't know why. You know, you have certain artists that you don't like to see, or you just see lose all the time, but you just like to watch them.
Yeah, like Rich Dollars.
Like Rich Dollars, right? I like to see Rich Dollars, but he be losing. I like to see Rosenberg Raw, but he be losing a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's just he's just one of those artists to me that just be losing, and I like to see him battle. I like to see some of the stuff he come out with, but he be losing his battles, a lot of his battles, man. But I guess that kind of wraps it up right now, because we weren't going to really go that long for this podcast. We just wanted to hurry up and talk about this event that we just saw. Yeah. I'm hyped. Gary's hyped. We all hyped, man. It's what time is it over there? Like yeah, 4 in the morning?
It's 2:16 in the morning.
2:16. What, you got to go to school or something?
No, I got like work to do tomorrow.
Yeah, you got work to do. Yeah, I got to sit up here. What's tomorrow? I have to sit up here and go to work too myself, and I got to sit up here and mess around with some other stuff. So yeah, this is B.A.R.S. Come fuck with us. Come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Add us on Twitter. You know, add me on Twitter at Worsecase. WORSECASE. Follow me on YouTube at The Wynton Hour. Visit theepicnetwork.com. What can they follow you at?
Yeah, you can follow me at Gary Swaby. That's GARYSWABY. And also follow the Epic Network as well.
Oh yeah, definitely follow the Epic Network. And what I'm gonna do when I post this on YouTube is I'm gonna put our Twitter name on there instead of just saying Worsecase and Gary Swaby. I'm just gonna put at Worsecase and at Gary Swaby. That way, it'll be easier to follow us on Twitter. So go ahead and follow us on Twitter, hit us on YouTube, and tell us what you think. Give us feedback. You know, we was gonna talk about King of the Dot. Nothing really big is happening right now, King of the Dot. So come